Nope, that's not even it. It's that one. JK. Hello, guys. Hi. Can you hear me? Hi. Welcome to the D&D shenanigans session. Why is every time I go off of that, it's not the the forge actions are only staying up if I keep the page up, and usually I have you guys so I can see you guys and have the forge behind it, but it's not. Yeah, but watch when I can you see it if I go back to you guys like that, or is it a white screen? It did not do this last time. Why the fucking issues? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it is a. Let me tell you. Whoops. I'm pretty sure it's a window capture. Yeah. Yeah. But it's been fine forever until today. Yeah. Hmm. Wonder if I go to its properties. Let me see. Automatic. Streams are like printers. What? They smell fear. Hi, Momo. Why? For why? But for why? I know there's a way to refresh it, but it was like refresh cache, but I don't remember. We believe. Yeah. Like always. Um. I fucking brought snacks. I mean, here. Okay. Mm. No, it still is white. It's like if it's not. Yeah, it even the new one pops up white too. Weird, right? fuck did I miss? Me over trying to fix technical difficulties, and you're having the weirdest conversations. Yeah, watch when I bring this back up here. Boom, there it is. Why, though? You can't.
So if you can't hear us,
Oh,
let me turn on the audio on my end and see.
Tide, what'd you do?
I was talking about.
I can hear it on stream now.
Tide,
Yeah,
what'd you break?
I didn't do shit.
So good news is I'm not on record. I've been saved.
Alex,
They've all been talking, and I had them muted. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
That is only announced amongst friends now, and I'm safe.
So Tide, I would just leave it up where it's not just a white screen, and then.
But I can't see you guys then.
That's why you need 4 monitors.
I understand we're pretty, but
Says the one without a camera.
Oh, it's working. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it's working. I'm not gonna touch it.
No
to be
touch.
fair, I feel like my thumbnail picture is much prettier than my natural face.
Deku
Mm-hmm. And Ari?
and Eri.
So now that we've got the technical difficulties
And no,
fixed.
he means his picture on the page.
Yeah. Well, he looks like a dwarf from The Hobbit.
A Wars picture.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Since we can't play super late tonight because some weirdos have work tomorrow, unlike me.
Flame toilet.
Not me.
Hey, my name is Weirdo.
I'm not including this because I don't have work.
So last we left our intrepid group of snow travelers. They were going to leave the cave the next morning after meeting a kobold and a somebody called the Wanderer after some interesting interactions.
I got shot.
Keyword interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
I may have went off on a tangent.
And then went full scientist.
And then went full scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
I need to
add with a 10 out of 10.
But did you take notes?
I didn't take notes on the fact that of what I want to make.
So Snow, do you take notes for D&D?
Shut up.
For what?
So, who is going to roll the survival check with advantage?
I have +6 survival.
Well, I can't roll anything because
for
I'm
Bill
not in
Nye.
the game.
If you only went half science,
It's-
I would be
it's-
disappointed.
It's a private game to me. I can't join it though. This happened last time as well.
What do you mean? I'm in
Did
it.
you use the Discord link?
It says private game. It won't allow me to join.
I got him perfectly fine. But I
Yeah,
think
so
Luke was
try the invite link is pinned in the Discord chat.
I don't use that.
I've tried it twice.
So the invite link should get you in because it doesn't matter, right? Like that is the
Alright,
invite
then.
link to the game.
I'll try it again. Here we go. So,
Mark, are you logged in? Because
Yeah, I had
did
to
have
log in.
back in.
yeah, my username is up in the top right hand corner.
Try logging out and logging back in.
Do we wait, or should we wait for Mark, or am I going to roll?
That's up to you guys.
You can roll
You
if you
roll
want.
if you have a higher stat boost.
Let's roll it.
That's a good one.
I'm guessing it's morning.
Yee.
So
I
we
am.
got full rest.
You see Tarek still
Yes.
kind of sitting in his sleeping bag, still writing. He's just woken up. He's rubbing his eyes, and he's pulled out his notes again, and he's starting to go over it again. with his sketches and some of the ideas that he had and was discussing with Norbert, and then right now he's actively looking at Norbert. Which is Norbert still asleep or awake?
They're all awake.
Okay, I'm actively kind of looking at him and sketching out his arm.
Okay. So, all right. So, I need a perception check for who's going to watch out for trouble.
I watch out for trouble. You said perception?
Yep.
Fuck. Hold on.
Pops, you cannot have a thin mint. No.
Are we like leaving the cave already, or
Yes.
what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're about to.
Can I ask them before we go anywhere who the dead bodies are outside the cave?
The Wanderer looks at you and goes, "No longer a problem."
Nope. It didn't fix it. I have to keep my cursor over top of the thing that pulls them up, but both at the bottom, for it to.
We'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah.
Where's that SCP TikTok? You do not see the bodies in the water or something like that.
I'd probably
So
have an
fun, no.
easier time finding the SCP rather than the TikTok.
You don't see the bodies anymore.
So something dragged them off?
You don't see bloodstains. You don't see drag marks. You don't see bodies.
Okay.
I think the crime scene investigation team have turned up and just cleaned up.
Did it snow? What?
So, yes, toilet. You do notice that the snow is higher. Like you're used to this. It snowed. You probably got about 4 feet of snow overnight.
I mean, surely we'd all noticed that much snow.
Like, can I do an investigation?
If you want to search for the bodies, yes.
Well, no. I'm not worried about searching for
Damn
No,
it.
I mean, what?
I got that stuck in my head now. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No,
The Science Guy. Bill.
Who happens to be an asshole?
A truthful one, at least.
I
So,
would like to not spit out my drink, thanks.
Ty,
Go ahead,
never
Ty.
mind. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Continue. Continue.
Snow.
I'm
No.
not gonna- I'm
No.
not gonna
Don't
go-
do it, Snow.
You cannot be the only one.
Don't do it, Snow.
What? I'm lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stay lost. Stay lost. Continue, Del.
So you guys start to make your way up the mountain in the path they gave you, which is not so much a sheer cliff. It does require some minor climbing. So I need everybody to roll at least one athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, it's gonna go white for a second because I gotta move my.
Okay.
You said acrobatics?
I'm glad you said acrobatics.
Roll athletics.
Okay, acrobatics. Sorry.
All right, we're starting off early. I'm abandoning
Oh wow!
once again.
Wow.
Damn!
Wow, guys.
Once again,
I have a
abandoning.
feeling I'm the only one that passed that.
We all just fell off the mountain.
So
Oh, natural one. What the? Where's my
about 6
dice?
hours in, the Wanderer kind of like you guys get to a stopping point, and he looks at you all and goes, "You aren't really ready to climb this mountain, are you?"
Apparently not.
You kind of see my character kind of. It's not really a harsh slope, but my character's still kind of climbing up through the snow and panting. I'm like,
Well, good.
where's the next cave?
We're not used to snow.
What?
Who?
I said
Nah.
we're not used to snow.
And I'm directing that towards War. It's like, where's the next cave?
Or you're not familiar with this path up the mountain.
Nope.
This is not a charted path that they send tourists on.
Lovely.
That's
Yeah.
probably why it's so fucking steep.
So I look at Loot and just tell him that I have no idea.
You don't see my face right now because I've got everything on just to try to keep warm, but you just kind of see my character in what looks like him just continuously looking at him without saying anything, and then just his head droop.
Just defeated. So,
Just keep pushing on. Keep pushing on. Let's go.
so the wanderer looks and goes, the cave is, and he points to like a sloped actual like walking path. So they're about 4 hours up that trail.
So why didn't we take that
Why are we
trail
taking an
first instead of,
unmarked trail?
why can't we walk instead of climb?
Because walking from where we were to here takes about a week. Climbing normally takes 4 hours.
Lovely.
Are you walking back to town, are you? A week. Whereas it's going to take 4 hours to climb up a cliff.
If we could make it up the cliff.
Keep rolling.
It's all right, guys. We'll make it. I believe.
Try and
Get
try
all the bad
again.
roads out right now.
So he leads you guys up a path, and you get to something that's not so much a cave as just more of like a. It looks like somebody basically took rubble and just built a like 3/4 of a dome, and then covered it in snow.
God
So
damn
like
it,
a
Snow.
demi-dome.
Tide, I'm trying to drink my fucking apple juice. Don't you dare.
What? What? You don't want to spit it everywhere, Snow?
Do we need to buy your laptop a coat?
Raincoat.
Just buy it a cold weather. Just buy it a condom and it'll be fine.
You just need to learn to swallow.
Told you. Let me focus on it and then I can swallow. Don't try to make me fucking laugh in the middle of it.
Well, we just need to
Why would you be laughing in the middle
make
of
it
it?
muscle memory.
Tide's over here asking the important questions.
Won't say jokes.
So, you just get to this little demi-dome thing. And Norbert and the Wanderer unpack their stuff and start a small fire.
Yeah.
So, unless anybody has
Okay,
any questions for them. So what, Snow?
I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look inside of.
Okay, so Snow, are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking around normally, or what?
Nah, just exploring, looking around.
Okay.
Exploring where I can anyway.
Okay. And Toilet, you're doing what?
I'm gonna look inside of. Or are we
Inside of what?
already inside of it? The dome.
I mean, yeah, it's like 20 foot by 20 foot, a small dome kind of thing.
I'm continuing to look at Norbert's arm and sketch out, and at this point, I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to sketch out mechanics of how I think it works.
So
At this point,
he sees you doing it, and he literally just pulls it off and sets
Here
it
you
down
go.
on his bag and starts like popping open the plates and starts explaining to you kind of how he built his arm.
okay. So I fully have my notebook out right now, and I'm like,
Roll an intelligence check.
Are we still all in this cave?
No,
Okay.
we've gone walking for a few hours and we're in like a little dome.
Okay.
Snow, you're just looking around. Same with you, Toilet. Or are you hanging out in the dome?
No, I'm walking around seeing what I can find. Investigate.
I got a 14.
So, Luke, unless it's a natural 1 or a natural 20, I trust you to tell me what it is. So,
Okay.
um,
Yeah, he's never going to tell you it's a natural one.
It was a natural 2, guys.
No, you're gonna know you're gonna know it's a natural 1 because I'm gonna say fuck.
No, the dice will say fuck.
Specifically because the dice. Let me see if I can get it. They say fuck.
nice. So, we'll get to you in a second. So, Toilet,
14 plus 4.
you realize that you were the slow path that takes like a month or so to get up the mountain. You're about halfway up it, the way you guys took. Give or take, based on like the surroundings that you see. More than that, it's mostly a carved path from here that goes up and then down. You've hit the point where, with the way the weather is right now, you can't actually see the town. You can just see the faint lights coming from the town, breaking through the snowfall.
Okay.
Snow, and you're just wandering as well.
Yeah, just checking out what I can. Without
Okay.
going too far.
So Toilet, unless you go further, like I'm assuming you went about 20 feet or so, right, Toilet, or do you want to go further than that from the?
No, I'm gonna go about 100.
Okay. Do you go with Snow or the opposite of Snow?
Sure, I'll go with snow. What the hell?
Give
Cool.
me 2 seconds, America.
One Mississippi. Because I was about to ask you a question, but okay, run away. He ran out of apple juice. Had to go get his
What?
apple juice. While he runs off, Luke. So you managed to understand enough to make a middle ground between what he makes and what you make, as far
Okay.
as prosthetics. Mark, one thing you notice now that you've hung around Norbert all day, so your arm looks mostly like it's structural and fundamental stuff like early 90s, 2000s prosthetics, right? Where it's only the important bits and pieces and nothing surrounding it. Norbert's looks more like, have you seen The Avengers?
Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Like the Winter Soldier's hand, like an actual, like fully functional arm.
And that's his right arm, yeah?
His right arm, yes.
Okay.
So you got a peg leg, he got an arm.
Nah, wait. So can I remove mine?
What are you gonna do?
That is
Smack
up-
him with it?
That depends on if Luke built it that way. I don't know if Luke built it so you could pull it off.
Well, it's removable, but it would take a minute to do so. It's not easily taken off or on.
Okay.
It's not quite Norbert's like there it is, and then put it back on. Like there's straps and stuff involved.
Apologies. I had to go say goodbye to somebody that was leaving.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, knowing that it's going to take a little bit more time to take my arm off, I'm going to shimmy into the corner somewhere where no one's paying any attention to me, and slowly detach it.
Okay.
So you're gonna take your strap on off?
I am indeed.
Tide's like, what?
It just goes,
I was kind enough to put the buckles in the front so that when he does remove it, it's close to where the actual arm is.
Yeah.
Not middle of the chest, but kind of close to the arm, and it straps around this way and down.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah,
well.
I'm there just detaching.
Okay. So Snow, were you planning on going further up the trail or down the trail?
Probably further up.
Okay. I need you to roll a perception check.
Both of us are just
Just him.
Perception.
Okay. So since you're walking and Toilet is kind of following you and hanging out with you, you feel a nudge on your left knee.
Is it my good boy? Is it the bestest boy in the world?
No, I'm here.
No.
I mean, you don't see anything. You just felt a nudge.
Okay, well, Do I sense that he's there?
You're still not used to it enough to know whether or not you can yes, he's right beside me.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go and look and see if I can see anything.
Just in general,
Yeah. Look by
Like-
the knee.
there's nothing there.
Guess I'm gonna character's just gonna let out a sigh and be like, why couldn't you explain what you did to Ulfur? Why do I have to learn it on my own? I'm basically just gonna assume that it was him.
Okay. All right. You do find tracks about 70 or 80 feet north of where you're at.
Can I investigate them? See if I can tell what they are?
Yep, roll a nature check for me.
Nature Bop.
You have no fucking clue. But they're
Oh.
bigger than your hands.
What kind of hunter are you?
One that's not used to being in snow.
Damn.
Hopefully no one's used to being in me because then I'd be.
I knew that was
Sweet
coming.
Jesus
I knew that
Christ.
was coming.
And derailed.
I'm sorry, wasn't someone 6 inches in you last week?
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he's talking about D&D.
Yes, he's talking about D&D.
Okay.
We can only hope, right?
Tide is the concern.
Mark, those are private DMs. You're not supposed to be going off and
Sorry,
telling
Drew.
people about those.
I apologize to the kiddos.
So, yeah, you.
So, who's going to donate to the to GoFundMe for Drew's headphones?
Mm-hmm. I have an extra pair. You want me to send them to you?
So they are twice as big as your hand, Snow.
Well, I'm gonna look over to War and ask him if he knows what these are because he knows these areas.
I was going to ask Dell, would I know what they are, being
Yep.
that I've been up the mountain?
You know exactly what these are.
Okay, what are they?
They are
I
Yeti
just wish
footprints.
They would ask about it. Would or wouldn't?
So I'm going to look at Snow and go, that's not good.
Would. Okay.
Now, let me ask you this, Dell. Would we see anything, being that I know it snowed, but would there be like
Damn it,
any
snow.
sign
Get
of
out of everywhere.
anything from the bodies that was in front of the cave before we left?
You're not sure if you're at the place where the bodies fell from. You don't see anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask War like, well, it's not good. You gotta give me some info, buddy.
And I just look at you and go, these are Yeti tracks. Now, Dell, how many tracks are we seeing? Are we just seeing one set of footprints or?
Roll investigation.
I was afraid he's going to say that.
There's 12.
If you're afraid of the answer, don't ask the question.
That's a good.
It's pretty good.
You see what appear to be 2 tracks.
Okay. Can I see? Let's see. We went. How far did we go? You have us right now, Dell, because I said I
You're
was going to go.
70 feet up the mountain from the little demi-dome thing.
Okay, so I take it. How bad is the weather right now? How far can I see in front of it?
So the sun is going down, so you can only see about 60 feet. And it's a very, very light snowfall.
Okay. Snow, I'm going to look at you and tell you that it's probably best that we turn back and tell everyone about these tracks.
Okay. How big is this path that we're on?
About 35 feet from edge of the mountain, that like mountainside to the cliff.
Wow, that's only 20 feet.
I was
Small
gonna say this
world
country
after
isn't
all.
big at all. We should be
Alright,
able
I'm
to
gonna
cross this world super quickly.
I'm gonna cast alarm on from the edge of the mountain. Wait, how big? Is it 30 feet?
35.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast alarm on the very edge of the mountain to my 30-foot range. So there will only be 5 foot of space that could crawl without alerting me on the
Okay.
trail. I need to just use a spell slot. I'm gonna set it to the mind ping,
Okay.
and then we'll head back.
All right. So Mark, after you disconnect your prosthetic arm, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make my way back to where everyone's sitting. Hopefully they're not paying attention to what I'm doing or anything, but I'm gonna place my arm next to Norbert's. And I'm gonna pick up Norbert's arm, and measure it for size.
So remember, you lost from like the forearm over, right?
Oh, I know.
His is from the shoulder.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm able to cut off the rest of my arm.
So your arms are, so your character's what, like 6'1" or
I
so?
was gonna say
It's
this
also
dude
a kobold.
His arms like this far. He's
That's what I
got,
mean.
he's got a T-Rex arm and then a normal arm.
Well, I'm trying to. So right now, I know a couple is smaller than me, so I need to know how much more of my arm I need to cut off.
I'm sorry
So,
in advance. You
Mark.
guys made a small appearance in my TikTok.
What?
Do what now?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Continue.
How tall is Kark?
think
He's like
okay.
6'1", I think.
Bear with me. I'm 6'8".
6'8", so your wing, so one of your arms is probably around 35 or 40 inches, give or take. He's 3 foot, like 3'8", give or take.
Yeah, there we go there. So his arm, if I attach it onto where I am now, it'll still be normal size for me.
No, if you attach his arm to yours at the shoulder, it might get down to like the middle of your rib cage.
But what he's saying from his nub,
From my
No,
nub.
yeah, yeah.
There we go. So
Yeah.
I'll just have a
he
double
just have
joint in
another
my
big
arm.
boy.
I'd have 2 elbows. I'd have
So-
more flexibility.
So like
I got 2
when you
elbows,
pick it up,
guys.
there's actually, like, as you look at Norbert, there's actually a weird socket in his shoulder, and a piece that seems to fit into that socket on the actual prosthetic arm.
Okay. Well, after seeing this, I'm going to turn to Tarek. Is this better than what you've made me?
By leaps and bounds. I've got some ideas off of it, but I'm still working on things on how to improve yours.
Okay.
So
Can you keep me posted as to what kind of ideas you get? Because thank you very much for what you've done for me, but with this, it would make it a lot more beneficial for us going forward.
Well, what I've been able to come up with now, what you've got is very rudimentary. I can improve upon it, make it a lot more, give you a lot more dexterity than what I've been able to do right now. You're not going to get the feedback he does though, because the way that this is working, and I kind of I look at him and to make sure it's okay to handle his arm, and he kind of nods at me, and I set it in front of me. He's like, right now, the way this is set up with his insert on his shoulder is he can feel everything that this feels, and I can't do that for you yet.
Okay. Right.
So after you're done with that, Norbert takes it and puts it back in his shoulder, and he goes, "And I can do this," and he just does this with his arm, and a round shield just pops up and from the arm.
I can't do that yet.
I hear doggo.
Yeah, I think he scratched his ear, like it was itching, and now he's just wiggling his head for some reason.
Oh, baby.
He does this every so often. But yeah, so he's got a round shield now that comes out of his arm.
I've got some ideas, but I'm not quite there yet. It'll give me some time, but I can definitely improve on what you've got. I just can't do it right here
I
on the
also
side of the
need,
mountain.
Luke,
chonk
just go
armor.
on and cut off my arm. And just right here. Go for it.
Norbert looks at you and goes, "That can be arranged."
I look at Norbert and I look at Rug and I'm like, you don't. And I lift out my arm and like you see kind of machinations kind of come out and adjust and then go back in. It's like, you don't need to do that. Like, I'm not missing my arm.
So,
Just
So,
give me
at this
time.
point,
I only
and
have
Toilet
so
get
much
back.
time between missions to adjust things. And last time I barely came up with this, and I pull out my railgun. Is like, and I still need to work on this as well. I've got some ideas for this too, especially. And I look over at Norbert. The idea I get from yours, and I need to talk to you about this. What I've come up with, and I kind of sway it back
Swinging
and forth
that
so I
shit
can
around?
see everything.
Gun
It's
safety.
like-
Oh, that's absolutely
I
fine.
was
I mean,
pointing it up, and if you notice, my booger hooker is pointed up. Even in a fictional gun, I am practicing gun safety. Thank you.
How big is this railgun? Because when I think about when you talked about it, it seems like it's like
It's like a
big,
rifle.
and you like pulled it out of
what
your
he-
shirt.
What he has is not technically a rail gun. It is a coil gun.
Mm-hmm. Again, how big is it? Because I would think
It is
still
the,
like
it's the size of a .38 revolver.
okay.
Fine. It's average sized.
Your what hooker?
Booger hooker.
His booger hooker is not on the bang switch.
That's right.
So
All right. So are we back yet? We
yes,
back now?
at this point, you and Toilet get back to Mark holding a small kobold arm, and Mark not having a handle.
well, I thought Norbert took the
I don't
arm
know
back.
why I got that. Weird.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
a shield.
Yeah, well, So Norbert has a shield out. Sorry, and Mark no longer has a hand because he took the prosthetic off.
All right. So I'm gonna have everybody like try to get everybody's attention and be like, hey, there's something out there. There's some. What the fuck were they called? What were they called? War? Some Yetis out
Yetis.
there or whatever.
Yeah, Yeti track.
And I'm gonna gesture over to fuck, what are their names?
Norbert
Norbert and the
Wanderer.
Wanderer.
No. Hey, I'm like half paying attention. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm
Norbert and
Well-
the Wanderer since they're part of this whole mountain thing as well.
This mountain thing, he says.
thing on the mountain. While he's giving his explanation, I'm helping Kark. Like I'm pulling out the medical lotion that he has, and I'm helping take off his dressing that he has on there, so that I can help him reapply that to put it back on.
Okay.
I'm just letting Luke massage my muscles and my arm, and just rub that lotion in.
Oh man, you're gonna get the cake sooner than you think.
There's cake. Where?
What about cake?
Okay, the cake is mine.
Mark called dibs. Sorry.
It's fine.
So Snow, what are you asking them?
To just asking them and War about information on these Yetis.
I mean, the general consensus from them is that Yetis are just 10-foot tallish, apish creatures that live in the mountains.
And what happens when we have to fight one?
Well, it depends on if you piss one off or not. They're not automatically violent.
Can't we just throw a log and tell her to go fetch?
I can throw a kobold.
So hold on, Fluff. You do know that you're muted, right?
No. No, we didn't.
Oh,
Have you been talking this whole time?
He has. He has. You're
I
still.
love that he automatically went unmute. Facepalm.
We were ignoring you.
Promise. I saw it and I was like, oh man, I think he's muted.
So how much role playing have you been trying to do this whole time?
Not much.
Okay.
It was mostly comments on what's going on.
That's fair. So, the general consensus from the Wanderer and Norbert are, if you get aggressive with them, they will cause problems. They tend to just kind of leave people be if they're not causing problems.
we should be okay.
It's probably good to know now.
What would
Yeah,
constitute a
these days.
problem to them? Just so we can avoid doing such a thing.
Norbert looks at
Anybody
you and in Draconic says, "I don't speak fucking Yeti."
Well, okay then.
I look at him and it's like so helpful.
So helpful.
I'm just looking at him going, I don't know what the fuck you said.
With that twang, you can barely
He said he doesn't speak Yeti.
I don't have a twang.
I'm sorry, my booger hook is off the bang switch, but we might have a problem here.
I wasn't talking to Tarek, I was talking to Norbert.
Lord.
The Lord can't help us now, Snow.
No, I don't need help from the Lord. I got Tarek rubbing my nub.
Are we chilling here, or are we gonna continue on?
I mean, it's night out, so if you guys push through, it'll be through the night.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you do not want to climb a big rock climbing when it's night out. You will. That's a recipe for death.
What is your human eye see? Not shit, Captain.
We couldn't do it through the day. We might have a better luck during the night.
Let's sleep.
So-
All right, what's our path up the mountain? I don't know. I can't see shit.
All right, so you guys are gonna sleep here then?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a
Okay.
I
I'm
take
gonna
it
go
we're sleep.
cuddle up with Ulfer.
I take it we're sleeping inside this dome, right? This
Yes.
dome thing. Okay, so I'm gonna look. Oh, I'm just gonna ask the group. Did anybody put anything over the entrance of this dome? Like any kind of trap or anything to wake us up.
Well, we can certainly pile up snow if you like to.
Are you gonna put me in
Why
front
the
of it?
fuck
Me in front
are
of
we
the
keep
board?
putting snow
Why
in
not?
places?
Yeah, we just put snow there, and he can stay watch the entire
We can
night.
enclose it to make it to camouflage it a little bit, and to retain heat.
I do have my tiny hut, but two of us are gonna have to sleep outside.
So you're already inside like a rubble-made dome. So you could put
Yeah.
it in the doorway. It'll only cover half of it because it's 20 feet wide.
I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't snow have a barrier that would cover that full thing in one?
No, he has alarm, which is basically just a
Well,
fire system.
to be fair, alarm is all we're going to need, really, because the only things that can pass through the barrier are already
Right.
with us.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ah shit.
Ah, shit.
There you go.
Ah, shit.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Am I gonna cast alarm again? Because we're probably gonna have a long rest, so I'll get my spell slots back anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw up the alarm. I'll
How
stay
big is-
watch anyway for a few hours.
How big is the cave entrance?
20
the
feet.
dome entrance?
20
Oh,
by
we're
20.
good. I will probably have to cast it outside then because it will not fit in. will not
Yeah,
fit
if
on
you do it at the entrance, you're not giving much time to react. Because you have to wake up and then tell us what something's.
So
we could also take a little bit of time to kind of camouflage a little bit and pack up snow and
Yeah.
Flood,
It's
that would
sealed off.
depend on what kind of alarm he puts on, because you can have either a mental one where it just alerts him, or an actual one
audible.
which we can all hear, an audible alarm which we can all hear. So he's got that choice.
Yeah.
I would, audible, he wouldn't have to wake us up. Or so.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And if it's like a wild creature, it might scare off said creature. Because he's trying to sneak up on us, and suddenly there's a loud noise.
Well, it could piss it off too.
Well, either way, we'd be ready, or it wouldn't get a surprise attack on us if it's a audible alarm. So.
All right. I'm going to make my decision based on this question. So, Dell.
It's not
Dell's
here.
not that.
Dell's. What the fuck?
There he is.
All right, crisis averted.
What happened, doggo?
The dog was like, I gotta pee, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. And I was like, okay, fine.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna base my decision on a question for you, Dell.
42 cubits in the squirrel.
Fire breathing
So
squirrels?
I'm gonna. So I'm gonna cast alarm, have a mental note, and all that. So if I'm asleep and I get this mental note, how would that affect my how I attack at all?
It would wake you up.
So I'd wake up, grab the bow, and attack. That's basically.
Yeah, so you'll be able to wake up and you would not lose a round because you're asleep.
Hmm. All right, I'll just cast it as a mental note then. About right at the entrance. Well, not on the entrance, in front of the entrance because it's long. The range is more than the entrance.
Okay.
There's a spell slot used up, and I'm gonna go. I'll go help loot, camouflage the dome.
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
So I am sporadically not only trying to build up the snow embankment, but I'm also using my my ray of frost, my frost gun, to kind of compact it and
Okay.
Solidify it.
I don't
I
have
will-
a gun, so I'm just doing the first thing that loot was doing.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys set this up. Are you guys just gonna rely on alarm, or are you gonna actually have somebody keep watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Yeah, we
perception
can-
for me.
We can keep the watches.
Doggo.
All right. They're saying hi, Grayson. What?
I just see a happy tail wag.
Really? What? What?
Oh no, Mark.
Say hi. Say hi. Go ahead. Oh, there he is.
Puppy.
You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi to stream? Huh? Uh-huh. Go ahead. Nope. Okay.
What is he? Is he a lab mixed with what? Border collie?
I don't know. I think he's just a black lab. I don't know.
They wouldn't have white.
I have no idea.
I was thinking border collie. I don't know.
Maybe. What? So, Mark, as everybody is bedding down and getting ready to bed, you're just too focused on getting all your own shit out to really pay attention to what's going on outside.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Nothing except, like, You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. But is anybody taking second watch?
I can take
I'll
second.
take second.
Oh, let's note it.
Nah, I said it first.
I don't. That's fine.
All right, Snow.
Okay. So Snow, you can only see as far as the torch or the campfire light goes out of the dome. We don't see anything. You don't hear anything. You hear the wind howling.
Okay.
You're gonna what? You're muted now. I have no idea what you're saying. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Snow.
Just
Getting juice.
Yes.
Go lay down, Grayson. Go on. Go lay down. No, sir, you're not laying on the desk. Go lay down. Go on.
He said that's it.
That's it? Okay. Did you type it?
Yep.
Okay. He's still typing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. All right, who's doing third watch?
Me.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Atlas.
Perception.
Perception.
Percep.
Not persuasion.
Performance.
Perception.
Wow.
Okay. So it was actually, because it's
11.
subtracting 3, 11.
Why did it
I mean, it's
subtract
just-
3?
Because the +3 is a weird thing that you have. It shouldn't be +3 like that. I still don't know why it's doing that on D&D Beyond. I think it's because of your...
Because I have a proficiency bonus.
Yes. However, the part of that +6 is your proficiency bonus.
Apparently it's not, sir.
It is, because you're proficient in it. So the reason you have +6 is your wisdom is a +3, your proficiency is +3, making perception a +6.
I don't think you're just
I
crazy.
say keep it. Keep the 3.
You do not. All right, Luke.
I didn't mean to do that. I was just looking at something.
So you don't see anything coming from outside the dome. I mean, the wind's howling. It's kind of eerie. Aside from the howling, it's quiet. It's not what you're used to as far as like sounds of nature at all. You're used to like woods and shit.
So it's
and
just
cities.
very quiet, weirdly.
Yeah, it's just quiet and wind howling. That's it.
Okay.
All my accidental roll means is I somehow got buried in snow underneath it, and it just.
Yeah, you do.
You got buried in snow?
You just wasted your only not 20 you're getting in this session.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
Del, I figured out why it keeps giving her another +3.
What's in that
for it.
Mario Cup
Huh.
of Tides?
She has on her feats and
wine?
traits. She has a feat that, or not a feat, but she has an ability that gives her a double proficiency bonus on intelligence and wisdom checks in her favored terrain. And
So
it's
she
just
is
not
getting a
turning off.
+3.
So keep the 3.
Not getting turning off. Your favored terrain, I highly doubt, is snowy
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah, no, it's a forest, so she would not get that 3.
Yeah. Well, that's just the reason why.
Gotcha.
Unless there are trees on this mountain.
No. There actually is a difference between forest and mountains as far as D&D is concerned.
It's nature.
So,
Did you want this?
Who's doing next watch?
I'll do the next one.
Okay.
Clearly, I am underneath a blanket of crystallized
Snow.
water.
I like how you
What do you want me to
specified
roll?
that.
Perception.
Tarek, what do I do? You blanket of snow.
9.
Are we
Okay.
building igloos?
We could-
Maybe.
We already did that.
We're in one technically.
You missed out on the igloo party.
I hope you enjoy igloo stories, because you're in one.
All right. So here is how I imagine Tarek is right now. Just this TikTok. There you go, folks.
Oh, do I have to go look at that?
You're used to this war. It's
Snuggle party.
snow, wind. Um, and then you kind of
The accordion.
waffle back and forth between half asleep and awake. Snow, at this point, you get the mental scream that is the alarm.
Which one is it? Entrance or the
I haven't seen
or
that.
the trail?
Did you assign? So it's just a bing. Like there's no differential between them.
Okay.
When you
Okay, I
snap
got it.
awake, you don't see anything in the entrance,
I'm
and
gonna
War
turn
is
on
kind of
soul-
like half asleep, dozing off, kind of.
I'm gonna turn on Soul Sight and see what I can see.
Okay. You see a humanoid shape outside of the dome, and then all of your party mates and
Yeah,
the
all
wolf.
the friends. Do I? How big is it? How tall is it?
It is from this distance. It just looks like the outline of a humanoid.
Okay.
It's not a crystal that you see in all of your friends. It is an outline of a humanoid.
Oh. So they don't have us. So it's dead.
It's the same way that you see Ulfer. An outline of what what they are.
All right. So
Is it-
I'll keep it on. Then I'll creep my way outside and try to speak.
Okay, are you gonna try and sneak out or just walk out? Rom nom.
We're gonna walk out.
Okay.
We're gonna walk out and we're gonna try to speak to it. Be like, hey,
So,
who are you?
War, you kind of like snap awake as Snow just walks past you outside the dome, out the dome.
Okay, bye.
So Snow, you get outside and it's storming. It's snowing slightly heavier. It's cold, and the wind is pretty bad tonight. All you can see is the outline of the humanoid. About 60 feet from you, give or take.
60 feet.
But somewhere between
Is it
60 and
up?
65.
Up the trail or down the trail, or is this one big area?
Up the hill.
So it probably tripped the hill, the trail alone then. So I'm assuming he doesn't see me yet.
So you can't tell, right? Because all you see is the outline. You don't get features. You don't see anything else. You just see this outline.
Okay. I'm gonna tug over to Ward and be like, there's some sort of humanoid up the trail about 70 or so feet. I don't know if he's spotted the, because I'm assuming there's a campfire in the dome. I don't know if he spotted the campfire light or not.
Do you look to War when you say that?
Yeah.
So this is the first time you've looked into campfire light and then the soul sight. It is a weird feeling of overlaying what you normally see and then the crystals that you recognize as souls with their own light on somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yep, so you get a blurred image of War's features, and you can literally see into his body to where this crystal is.
Does he see anything? Does Soul Sight do anything to my eyes that people see?
Nope.
Oh, that just looks normal.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell him and be like, "There's somebody up there. Don't know if they've seen us yet, but I'll stay with you and keep a half eye out because I can see them. I have a special vision that can see them."
So you look back over there, and the figure's gone.
Oh, or maybe not, because now he just vanished. What the fuck?
So War, as you're looking at Snow, you see to his right a human-looking figure in full plate armor with a shield on his back that taps Snow on the shoulder and goes, "What are you doing here?"
Dear Lord.
Who does he tap on the shoulder?
You, Snow.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna. Well, I could turn it off now, so I'm turn off the soul sight, and I'm just gonna go look at him. Be like,
and none of us
well,
are awake except Snow and War.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless War, you're
Well.
gonna wake people up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake everybody up at this point if somebody's tapping on Snow's shoulder.
Do it. Sound
Yeah.
the alarm.
Cowbell. Ding 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 ding.
No, I prefer Tide's way of doing it.
Wait. So hold
That's
up.
our secret call sign.
Guys, hold up a minute. So a drake would commonly eat a chicken. If it's a live chicken, Tide might have a live chicken in her bag, so she grabs the chicken and goes.
oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna tell this stranger, be like, we're taking this trail up to the mountain town.
Okay, so Snow, once you switch off your vision, you see probably like 30-year-old human-looking figure, face covering, furs all over him, and you can see that he's got plate armor and a shield on his back and a spear, and he goes, "Why?"
I'm gonna tell him we're part of a
You mean
guild, and
why?
we got sent to him. Well, shit. Should I tell him too much? Am I telling him too much?
Snow's internal brain is like,
I cast.
Yeah, we'll be truthful with him.
yeah. So at this point, all of you are awake while he's having this discussion.
I'm just sitting there in the wall like this.
I cast Zone of Truth on him.
we'll tell him that we're
Perhaps
part of the
the morning
guild,
star.
and that we've been sent to investigate a bunch of stolen ships.
Okay,
Stolen
hold on a
airships.
second.
Don't tell him everything. We don't know who he is.
It could just
Fluffy,
be a
are you
random-
trying to hide it?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has verbal and somatic components, so you have to do an incantation and make hand signals.
It's so
hand
like
signs.
2005.
Okay.
So I need you to roll a sleight of hand check.
Come on, use that charisma.
Okay.
Ta-da!
What the fuck?
He became a ninja.
So
All of you are like, what the fuck? Like,
he needs to
none of
make
you know
a.
this. Charisma, I believe.
Yep.
Or
He's gonna have like 40 charisma.
What's your spell DC?
No,
Fifteen.
Not 20. Oh. Yeah.
God.
So it goes up. Here's the thing, Fluff. You know it doesn't work.
Yes.
The rest of you don't know he did this. So Fluff, unless you tell them you cast a spell, actually,
Everybody has
where
to
did you center this spell?
Oh.
Oh, you fucker!
What?
I somehow missed the part where he was
Onion?
casting a spell.
Snow,
Yeah,
please go ahead and roll a charisma save for me.
he wanted to do something
Ah.
of truth on him.
Zone of Truth, yeah.
Awesome. So Snow does tell him everything because he fails the save. So you guys are all watching Snow go from like, yeah, we're kind of here, to just blabbering the entire reason you're going up this mountain.
Okay, do I know why I'm doing this?
Why did you?
Roll an Arcana
So
check.
you accidentally hit Snow with it?
Yeah.
Donna?
So it's a
Yep.
15-foot.
Can
I
I
have
grab?
0.
Can I grab Snow and tell him, like, shut up? You don't know who the hell you're talking to.
Snow, you have no idea. You just
It's
when
a,
you're like, I'm only gonna
15-foot
tell him
radius.
this much information, your mouth just goes bleh.
It's a so Dell. It's a 15-foot radius.
Correct.
Here. So
So would
Yeah.
they
Hit Snow.
both be telling the truth?
Yes. So Snow was right outside, right? Or he had walked out, so he's about 5-10 feet from War. And this guy was right next to him, so War is just outside. It stays outside.
okay.
So Mark, you're gonna try and grab Snow and pull him out.
Yeah.
So the guy doesn't know that I cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, I take that back. Snow, you do know what happened because it says an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions.
Do I know? Okay, so with the 5, do I wait? I know it's a spell.
So you know that somebody cast a spell that makes you tell the truth, but not who it is or what caused it.
Oh, they know.
Oh, Fluff, you're so lucky.
So the creature doesn't. So wait, hold on. So the creature doesn't know I cast the spell, so I could trick him into thinking he is under the influence of Zone of Truth.
No, the only person affected by this is Snow.
Why? When he cast it on the guy.
But I can make the guy think that he's under the Zone of Truth.
Well, I know, but wouldn't it hit him both then?
Hold up.
Oh,
Fluffy,
no.
you want to lie to this dude to tell him he's being affected by his own truth.
So that he thinks he can only tell the truth.
How are you going to pull this off?
Charisma.
Yeah.
No,
Come
there's
on, get
charisma.
that role
He
play.
still has to say it.
I want to understand what are you going to say to this dude to convince him?
I'm going to tell him I've got him under my truth spell, and he can only tell the truth. And
Nat 20, here we go.
Okay, so I need you to roll a persuasion check at disadvantage because he already succeeded against the spell.
Nat
Alright.
20s, 2 of them.
I'm just confused how, if it's the 50-foot radius, how it's not just Snow being hit and also not the guy.
He was
As
hit.
a
He
guy,
made his
he
save.
did a save.
Oh.
Yeah, he made his save.
so what's the disadvantage?
Hold control,
Oh,
and it will give you a minus. Yeah.
Come on.
Shit.
I mean,
No.
So
That's still pretty good.
Snow, how do you feel when you hear Lux say that he has cast a zone of truth? That's my first question.
Well, I don't say Zone of Truth. I just say true spell.
Right. So Snow has enough knowledge that a spell was cast, and when you say that, there's enough knowledge that Zone of Truth is a spell in the world, right? So Snow's brain would immediately go, click, God damn it.
Be like, you and I are gonna have some words later.
Is that the truth,
Later's
Snow? Because remember,
fine.
you cannot lie.
that's the truth now.
It's okay. Damn it, I can't make that reference. He won't get it. It's a good old case of the movie Liar Liar. That was probably...
Oh my god.
I love that movie.
Snow, do you know what movie that is?
I don't want to say no because I'm gonna get made fun of.
No, you're not.
No, you're not,
I'm
because
actually
that
seen that movie.
it just makes me feel bad that I'm old.
No, yeah.
Oh, that was Jim Carrey at his best.
It was.
Yeah. That was 90s Jim Carrey.
I've
Dale,
had
can
that.
I get
I had to
involved
look
in
it
this?
up, but yeah.
So
No.
what? Her name.
Can I get involved in this?
You can. How would you like to get involved in this?
I want to stand up, pull my axe off my back, and tell the guy that I want to know what he's doing here and why he's disturbing us in the middle of the night, and try to intimidate him.
Do you step towards, like, past Snow towards the guy, or do you stay where you're at?
No, well, let's see. I'm gonna walk up to at least where Snow's at.
I need you to roll a charisma save, good sir.
You're old. Okay,
It's a zone, not a temporary effect.
so here's
Yeah,
Snow. You're.
Once off.
I mean, I'm as old as these people, but I have never seen that movie.
Okay,
Good thing.
I'm gonna judge
That's a
Tide.
big
Snow,
winner.
you're safe because
Yeah,
you're young.
I'm
Tide,
judging
however,
Tide.
I love that movie.
It is so good.
so yeah, 12, if you can roll me a charisma save.
Do I need to roll it as well since I'm trying to grab Snow away from?
No, because you're
I-
not entering the zone.
But
So
if
The
I'm grabbing
danger
Snow and he's
zone?
in the zone, then
no, so it actually specifies that you as a character have to enter the zone, not be like Mir.
And I'm just standing here trying
Age
not
is
to
just a
face
number.
palm.
how
It
am I
is.
going to reach them? Because if it's 15 feet, Snow's going to be at least right next to him, so at least 10 feet away from me. If I'm
So
outside that
snow
time.
is snow for this person is at the edge of this cone.
Right, okay.
Hide.
Yep.
Just trying to get a picture.
Can you check D&D chat?
So War, you walk in there and suddenly you were aware that you can only speak the truth.
I haven't lied about anything. I just told him that I want to know why he's here, and I'm
I
trying to
know.
intimidate him.
He's just
You are
saying you're
just aware that this is happening.
We need to take a
Okay.
potty break.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We're gonna go take a potty break. We'll be right back, and we'll see exactly what happens when people get way too honest.
Way too honest. Okay, I'll be right back.
The rain is raining all around. It falls on field and tree. It rains on the umbrellas here and on the ships at sea.
no.
Uh,
Look,
And we're
remember
back.
last bit?
Yeah, we're back.
No, Nashi, we're still on the same campaign. I
Yeah.
know we're not in the same town that we were in at that time, but
Yeah.
we are
We're
still
the same
technically in the same campaign.
So how about Dungeons and Dragons?
So,
yes.
Well, we've met a few bad ones.
so War, you walk in and ask him what he's doing here. Was that your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, after war goes, I need to talk.
He looks at you and goes, "I could ask you the same question."
Fuck. That's awesome. You need
That's
dry
my
erase
last
marker
one.
so you can like change whatever it says.
Oh no, usually it's just all three of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have the marker on me. All my
Why
Sharpies
check?
are on the desk.
Why check one when all three count?
Do I actually have to answer, or can I just refuse to open my mouth?
No, you just you don't have to answer. So,
Pleading the fifth is still a thing.
Snow, what did you want to say?
There was the question: how powerful is this spell? Is it just I'm answering his question, or am I just blabbering on about how I'm the champion of death and how I have a mommy kink and I want the champion to step
You
on me?
cannot
What?
speak a deliberate lie.
Yeah. You
Oh,
just can't lie.
so I can just start
You can't
start talking
say
about
something.
how,
Yeah. You can't
But
say
how-
something that is not true.
To your
talk about,
knowledge.
oh,
Yeah.
I want this person called the Raven Queen to step on me and call me a good boy and blah blah blah.
God damn it.
Oh man.
No.
So
I
so
told
what
you-
was an
I-
interrogation?
I-
Snow is now explaining exactly how much of a bottom he is to the entire adventuring party.
I contemplate throwing
It's
snow off the
Lux's
mountain.
fault. You casted this spell. This is
You
on
didn't
you.
have to say anything. No,
Well-
you don't have to say anything. You just can't say
I don't
anything
know.
that is
Well,
not
So
true.
so Fluff, correct. However, comma, he knows that this happened, so this could be his punishment for you catching him in the spell.
I'm just gonna be sitting in the wall, just kind of scooting my way deeper into the hole. Aw. But don't you have the bottle right there next to you?
It's empty.
Uh,
I'm gonna step into
He's
the
been
zone and
sipping on
and
it very
say-
often.
I'm going to step into the zone and say, I want to throw you off the cliff, Snow.
Well, so Fluff, you can either
Yes, that
choose
is-
to fail or make the charisma save because you have to save against your own spell.
Okay.
Brazilian body part. Easy.
Are we still talking about snow?
Hang on. If he steps in there, can he at any point stop the spell?
Yes.
Even when he's caught up inside it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just hasn't
So-
chosen to. He chose not to. He's allowing this to
Well,
happen.
no, we went to break. We went to break and then discussed turning off the spell. So actually, I am going to turn off the spell
Okay.
because the guy won't know if I turned it off or not.
That doesn't have to stop Snow from continuing.
Yeah, so you turn the spell. So Snow and War, you both realize that you no longer have to tell the truth.
But
You were
Snow
not-
just likes talking about how much of a bottom he is.
Snow is just punishing you, Fluffy, at this point for catching him in the spell.
Right.
I'm just blabbering off while the spell's on. Just no shame.
Yes, the booty.
He's like, I am a bottom and proud.
So the humanoid figure kind of like looks off and he goes, "So, where are you going?"
Up.
So
Mountain.
it's called cake.
Same as
Okay.
everyone who travels along this mountain. We're either going to the town at the bottom or going up. So, question is, why are you
Never mind.
interested in us?
Oh,
And so I did
jeez.
succeed.
I'm minimizing chat. I'm gonna keep getting distracted.
So when
My God.
when I tried to persuade him, that he got caught up in the zone of truth, did it succeed?
Say what?
So when he got caught up in the zone, when I tried to persuade him that he got caught in the zone of truth. Did I succeed?
I mean, he didn't really answer a question. Like, you didn't ask him a question about it, and he just kind of kept talking to the two people in front of him.
Well, does he think he's caught up in the zone of truth?
You have no way to know.
Yeah, for you to know, you'd have to ask him a question on where you would have to determine whether he lies or tells the truth.
You would have to ask him a question where you know what the truth is and see what he does.
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, there is an easy question.
You mean I have to be clever? Son of a bitch.
It's almost like you chose to play a bard.
Okay, I picked Bard because I saw the cards Bard, and I was like, cool, I'll be a gambler rogue that's a Bard.
And you're playing a game full of role playing, and you are role playing as a bard, and now you have to be clever and witty.
So, would any of us know? Well, obviously we've heard the exchange that Lux has told whoever this guy is that he can't lie. Can we then just ask him a simple question where we know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what card is on my armor.
What?
I've got one of Lux's cards stuck on my armor.
Facing him.
Why do you have one of my cards?
That was from weeks ago.
Yeah,
we all have.
He's had this for weeks, Fluffy.
I licked it and stuck it on my armor. It's a prize. That's my medal. You're not taking that back.
Now, Mark, remind me what card that is.
Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades.
I don't remember what card I have.
See, I have notes.
Man,
so
Mark needs to become the lawyer.
everybody.
You're standing behind Snow and War, right?
Oh my god, Mark.
What have I done now?
You're being flirted with.
Has it been that long ago? Charisma boost.
I just gotta play D&D.
Oh god.
I'm so glad I wasn't drinking my tea. Jesus.
Okay.
Right now.
So
right
Mark,
now,
you're standing
it's
behind
the-
Snow and War,
Okay.
because they were standing in the
It's
doorway.
the middle one. The middle one.
I'm standing beside.
Oh god, Mark.
I'm gonna.
Mark, now Snow's flirting with you.
The chat is getting like too far off.
Of course, everyone's flirting with me. Sorry, Luke.
So Mark, you have a 20-foot opening. War and Snow are there. Are you behind them?
So I came from where everyone was sleeping, and I went to grab Snow.
So you'd be right behind Snow.
I would, yeah.
Okay. So he walks up to right in front. He is right in front of Snow, and then leans forward, and you watch him just pass through Snow, and go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck?
Physically pass through?
Yeah. Like Snow is here, and this guy goes. He goes. Looks like the Queen of Spades, and leans back.
Okay. And what color is the snow out there?
He looks and goes, "Are you blind?"
Maybe.
That's unfortunate.
Ayo.
So we can't tell.
Do you wanna answer my? Do you wanna answer my question?
What Fluff?
We can't tell if he's like affected by the zone of truth if he has no reason to lie.
Correct. Also, you were aware that you took down the zone of truth.
Yes,
You
but
also
like,
know
we're
that it
trying
did
to-
not affect him.
Yes, but we're trying to establish if he thinks he was affected by the zone of truth.
Correct.
But if he has no reason to lie, then we can't establish. Then we can't figure out if he thinks he's under the influence of the zone of truth.
So if he knows that you know that he knows that
We-
you know,
So we would have to
then you
ask
know
him
that
a
he knows that you know that he
question.
knows.
Yeah. We have to ask him a question that he would lie to in order to determine if he is under the influence, if he thinks he's under the influence of zone of truth. God damn it.
You guys literally backed yourself into this fucking weird ass corner.
You got
I
it.
love this
Basically,
shit out of
what
it.
he's trying to
What did I
say
do?
is if you just ask him a stupid ass question, that it doesn't matter if he told the truth to you, he's just gonna tell the truth.
All right,
Yeah.
there's one question that we'll say 50% of guys will lie about. How big is your dick size?
Oh,
God
fucking
damn.
hell. But how do we know if
Okay.
he's lying?
Someone,
Yeah,
someone,
come on.
Like, what? Grab his pants and pull it down after he tells us.
I'm going back to sleep in the igloo.
I thought it was average.
Okay. All right.
let it be known that this was all Fluff's
Mark,
idea to have
no.
this complicated ass.
I don't have my bottle's empty.
Tied too sober for this.
This is not Tinder.
Alright.
This is Twitch.
All right, so I'm
This is-
gonna try to take over for a minute. And I'm gonna ask him his name. Like, hey, what is? I've told you. You've heard basically everything about me. What about you?
He looks at you and goes, I've heard too much about you.
I'm going to fire back and say, well, you can blame that. You can blame that bard over there.
The bar.
You didn't have to
Oh,
mention it.
just
though.
like leans over and stares at you, Lux.
I cast a true spell. It was on him that he told you all that.
Damn.
I was in your truth spell, so
Yeah, but you didn't have to say anything, but instead you chose to claim that you're a bottom and proud.
and now he knows. And now he knows that you cast the truth spell.
Oh man.
I told him I cast the true spell.
Anyway,
But he
where were we?
So you told him that he was in a truth spell. He wasn't 100% sure that you. You weren't specific about you doing it.
No, I told him I cast a true spell on you. You have to
Fluffy,
tell
can
the
you make
truth.
an intelligence saving throw?
If I
Take
fail it, am I
psychic
just gonna take psychic
over his own
damage from
truth.
being confused?
What, Blue?
You said intelligence, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Awesome. Can you roll a d6?
God damn it. Just
Evens is damage, odd is the other fun effect.
1d6, right?
1d6.
The other fun effect.
Evens.
Evens.
So, I'm gonna toss a small pebble in their direction, just behind
Four
them.
psychic damage, Fluffy.
4 damage.
Yep.
Just
What the
from
hell
being
just
confused.
happened?
He took psychic damage.
Yeah, I confused myself so badly that I just hurt myself.
Okay,
Basically.
I
loot.
have a
You're-
headache now.
You're doing what with a pebble?
Tossing a pebble just behind them
For how many cookies?
Uh-huh.
with a message.
Uh-huh.
He's doing a Thor and Loki check from Ragnarok.
And I'm asking them, what the hell are you all doing? Please
So you're
stop.
tossing this behind who?
I
He's
am
tossing it through the guy, right? Sorry.
no, it's basically kind of like at the entrance so that only those closest to the pebble can hear it.
Okay, so basically everybody that is not this guy hears in Tarek's voice. What's the message?
What the hell are you all doing? You need to stop.
I was trying
At
to
this
sort of
point-
shoot this guy, and then Snow
point-
goes,
Just let him freaking talk.
Okay.
Figure out why the hell he's here.
At this point, I'm gonna just like nudge the guy over, like away from the crowd, and then me and him will have our own little discussion.
So you're gonna push him, and your arm goes right through him.
I'm gonna say like, do you want to stay here with the noisy crowd, or do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to have an actual conversation?
Why not both?
Well,
Why do I have to leave? I can just have a conversation here.
Unless you have some way to shut the bard up, then it's not gonna. We're not gonna have much of a
Excuse me,
conversation.
Mr. I just throw my hands up. I'm done. No, next time you want my help, fuck you. And I go and sit down.
I've dug myself a hole. I'm out.
I tried to help. You guys just threw it back in my face. You know,
If there's ever time to make a note, it's now. Fluff said he wouldn't do anything.
So,
Okay.
I'm trying to have a civil conversation with the dude. This
so he
whole
looks and
time.
goes, so
make sure he tells the truth. But fuck
where are you going?
What the? What was the
Momo.
town's name?
Crystal Peak.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm going to tell them that we are going to the town of Crystal Peak to investigate a series of stolen airships, like I told you before. Like I told him at the beginning of this conversation.
Okay. Well, all right. Like, did you get assigned here? Were you? Who sent you to do this?
Since Luke is the leader, well,
Luke just got elected leader, guys.
Yeah, right.
That's
No.
canon now.
The guy that's in the wall throwing pebbles with messages.
who has the paper? Who has our contract? That's what I'm wondering. Can I just say I pull out the contract and show it off?
Do you have the contract?
I don't know.
Huh?
It's a 50-50 shot. You pull out a wrong contract. Giggity.
I'm pretty sure that Mark had the contract last, because he was showing it to the ship cruise.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
think-
go walk over to
I think
Mark
Hart.
and be like,
I
Walk
can't
over to
remember.
Mark.
I can't remember that bit.
So you don't have to walk over to Mark. You just turn around and Mark is right there.
okay, we'll turn around and Mark be like, would you mind if I see our contract, please? Thank you.
While you're asking me, I'm going to try poking your chest to see if I can go through you just like that other dude did. But
Can
how can you
I'm
do like that? I want to go through you, Snow. I want to go through you.
So he's just like
I'm gonna
with his good arm, poke.
I'm gonna take the contract and show it over to our wandering adventure new friend over here. Look, here's
He
our
nods and goes,
contract.
I've never heard of. Okay. Seems legit. And he
Yeah.
starts walking off.
Okay, bye.
And then he disappears into the darkness.
Did he
Oh,
take our
damn.
job?
I want to try and poke in to see if I could go through him.
I'm just gonna sigh and be like, I'm going back to bed. Fuck all y'all. JK. Good night.
Okay, but before you sleep, what the hell just happened?
I
Who
have
was he?
no fucking idea. I tried to find that out.
can I turn around?
Every now and then.
Can I ask the wanderer?
I'm sorry. Fuck it up.
The wanderer is with us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can I ask the wanderer and the kobold if they know who he is?
So the wanderer kind of sits up and goes, I would bet money that's the soldier that just kind of is on the mountain.
I'm gonna ask him what soldier that's on.
Not a clue. That's all I know. I've seen him once or twice, maybe.
Okay, I'm going back into the hut. And be like, come on, Ulfer. And I'm just gonna just lay down and just lay down with
You
him.
guys
Just
all hear like a
like,
big
out.
dog's huff and just. You don't see anything. You just hear it.
just pass back the fuck out. Be like, it's too early for this bullshit. Good night.
Soldier comes around. Who are you? What are you doing? Sleeping, man.
I mean, isn't that what a drill sergeant does?
You're not wrong.
My memories involved a lot more trash cans and banging.
There's that too.
I had some ringing in my head. Does that count?
So, at this point, like you guys all get rest for the rest of the night. You get your long rest. When you wake up, you see the tracks from where you guys were at, outside the little dome thing, but there are no tracks where this other person was.
He is an ethereal ghost. He's the ghost of Christmas past.
Why do you say Christmas past
Why not present or future?
or future?
He's our future selves combined into one person.
Oh God.
No.
No.
So,
That's a horrifying thought.
so I need everybody to
Wait,
roll.
you mean it has to be combined with Mark?
So roll, what are we rolling? Tell me.
Whoever wants to roll survival at advantage.
I have +6.
Survival.
Yeah, you do.
Yoink.
Where?
Too late. Ty did it.
Did I?
Fuck!
Oh nope. Snow
I
did
would
it.
say I didn't do it.
Awesome.
I got
I need
2
perception.
3s? That's some bullshit.
Bullshit.
Perception at
All right.
advantage?
So,
Nah.
Rug, you see some tracks that appear to what you might assume are Yeti tracks.
be a
They're
mess.
large tracks.
Whoa.
Um,
there's a fluff glitch going on my screen.
Really?
But
I don't. What's it doing?
What?
You're fine,
I
Fluff. I don't.
Okay, it's good. I don't know what the hell.
Did it fix
But okay.
itself?
Yep.
this.
Okay.
Let's see. How bad does it actually get? Okay, it's not snowing too bad. It's partially cloudy, so it's not super bad.
Oh my
Oh, I
lord.
see what it could be. So I see what could be Yeti tracks because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I didn't see them last time.
Yeah, based on what they said, like they're big enough, you might assume that they're Yeti tracks.
Oh god. Stop
You
it,
guys,
Snow.
as you guys make your way up this path, it's rough. Like people are slipping. You guys are exhausted. You're not used to this altitude at this point because you're easily like 400 feet above where you were before. Some of you are starting to get winded.
Mark.
You're foreigner. I'm not foreign. I'm exotic. Thank you very much.
How exotic are the Welsh?
I can be as exotic as you want me to be, Lute.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Anything but this.
So, it takes about 10 hours. When you guys get to a spot where you could dig in and camp, do you guys want to stay here or push further until the sun goes down?
Well, considering it's 8 hours in,
It's 10 hours in from when you left.
10 hours.
You've got probably about 3 hours left of sunlight.
I think that's probably good, considering our track record for climbing.
Yeah, we can sit down. We can camp out for now.
Eventually, we'll reach the summit.
Okay.
Eventually.
So you guys are gonna just lay your stuff out to sleep here? You're gonna dig into the snow to get kind of a.
Yeah, pretty much. Slower.
So, I get with a couple of the people around camp, and I'm like, all right, let's.
Clamp 'em?
You see that kind of alcove right there with the boulder right here? Let's start building up snow. If you can pack it in for me, a little bit, I'll hit it with the ice gun, and we can kind of build an igloo. So come on and help me, and I get a couple people to help me build some kind of shelter, rudimentary shelter that we can all go inside of.
So as you guys are like digging up snow and everything, after about
Why
10 minutes
did
or
we bury
so,
snow in the first place?
you guys start to find like bloody snow and frozen bodies.
Lovely.
Cool.
Where we are trying to.
So like where you're like pulling snow to make the embankment, there are frozen bodies and like frozen blood red snow.
I look over at that, and I look over at who just uncovered. Is like, put the snow back and cover it.
You guys find it and this happens in more than one place. How many of you were helping Salute make this embankment to sleep under?
Sure, I can help.
Can I check the bodies?
You can. You'll find at least 5 bodies as you guys are moving snow.
Oh god.
Man, this was a fucking massacre. How much gold did they got on the
So, Toilet, as you're searching the bodies, all of you hear what sounds like a roar that echoes. And that's where we'll end for tonight, since people have work tomorrow.
Oh, it's still early. We can keep going.
Done. Well, that depends.
I've got to get up at 5:30, so.
Oh, Loot's fault.
Yep,
my fault.
Blame it on the cake.
So.
Whoa.
So I've got 7 hours before I have to be up again.
We will be back.
That's what she said.
We'll have to check the schedule. It's going to depend on Tide's work schedule and whatnot. So we'll be back at some point. The Discord has the schedule, right, Tide?
The Discord has the what?
Yep.
The Discord has the updated schedule.
Not yet. I'm going to make the
Okay.
schedule. I just got my new schedule, so I gotta put it up.
Curse me and my job.
Yeah, that thing you have to pay bills or some shit.
I mean, you can have a job, you just don't need to get up that early.
Well,
unless you're injured at work. I don't recommend it, but it was quite profitable.
Wait a minute, Blue. What do you do before you come into work then?
Hush.
Nope.
None your business.
This job feeds my Mustang and car parts habit, so.
Mind your
That's
business. That's a kitty butt.
By stream.
That is a cat butt.
Quit showing her butt for free.
Look, I don't make the choices.
She's in control of her
Just
own
waiting
life.
for her to kick your drink on your keyboard.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yes,
find-
Momo, you're a child with a drinking permit. I'm aware. Troublemaker.
And a relentless flirt.
Hold on.
You have no idea, Fluffy. You have no idea.
I kind of have an idea after reading chat.
Oh no! Oh no! You
It
have
gets
no idea.
worse.
This is nothing. You have.
It
This
gets
is
worse.
nothing.
I've seen it get worse.
So
It's funny.
we'll be back next time, friends, to see if they either uncovered a bad thing or are getting yelled at by a bear.
Yep. Oh.
I vote for the bear.
Okay, bye.
Thank you guys.
Now you're here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. That's my friend.
Oh man. Except for it didn't work. Does it show that it's?
It says the raid is canceled.
I didn't do that. I didn't cancel it.
I didn't know he was
Yes,
streaming.
cat.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Who's your friend?
That's
It's
your
my
friend?
friend.
Echo Eclipse.
I'll meet you at the airport.
I see how it is, Mark. My cake wasn't enough.
Yeah, look, it says raid already in progress. That's weird.
It says raid canceled in our chat.
How
I don't-
could this happen?
I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
Now,
No, I
now,
don't.
now we know Mark will do anything for tits.
I don't know why it does this sometimes. So, used raid. You have already raid
I
in
mean-
progress.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on.
All you have to do is get Mark pizza with pineapple. It's all yours.
No, no.
You'll do
If you
anything
have
you
to
want.
pineapple, I'll be leaving.
Of course you do, Snow. Of course.
Of course.
The only bad part is she'd start talking, Snow wouldn't.
Something went wrong.
But you already
Try
said
running
what
the
you
quick
want her to
action
top
again
you, Snow?
later.
Yeah. Snow, if she joined, I got a funny feeling it wouldn't be apple juice going all over your laptop.
Was it the period you added at the end of it?
Me?
I think we're still live, folks. Just as
We
a
are.
warning.
You absolutely are.
Yeah.
I'm
We are.
just trying to be able to get this to go through. Sorry, give me a second.
Oh god.
Naughty, naughty.
I just literally clicked his name off the list. I didn't do a period. Start raid. Like, I'm literally looking at his channel. It says, try running that quick action again later. Something went wrong.
Yeah, I think it's just borked.
I see the period after his name, so I don't know if you're supposed to add the period or not.
I went into the what do you call it page? The mod page, and I just
Sorry,
clicked
Snow.
raid channel
Snow too.
and actually clicked his
You got
name
no
off of
chance,
the
Snow.
list. I didn't type it. It's like it showed his thing.
Okay.
Can the mods do it? I don't know why it's not letting me do it.
I don't believe so.
No, you can actually just click it on the right-hand side of the mod page. I don't know if you can or not, but
Mm-mm.
You already have a raid in progress, it says.
but I don't. Where?
Guys, we broke it. We broke it.
I don't see
Good
it.
job.
It's
Too much-
broken.
Too
You
much
have
horny.
broken the Twitch.
Maybe it'll just do it by itself. After time runs
I think it
out.
would have done it by now if that was the case.
Yeah. Because it's not showing up over there yet.
So
Well, I
you may
think
just have to kill it.
there's a timer run out. It usually takes a while. That's what I was talking about. I don't understand. I'm sorry. Fine. Fucking go to sleep then. My bad. I tried.
It's a lot of heavy petting about to go on. If we don't get out of here.
Oh, Lord.
Do you like juice box?
I don't get it. There's no fucking thing.
Like, what? I heard just like what?
Nothing. You're good, Snow.
And of course, that's when Snow comes back.
Okay, I don't know why. I don't get it. Because normally I have to. It'll pop up at the top, and I have to say yes, go to the raid. But holy shit, profuse like typing going on.
That got Snow's attention. You say something about juice boxes. What?
I'm surprised Snow didn't bring it up to Tarek yet. He said he was going to.
Yeah.
I even had a whole plan.
Oh no.
What?
Side of a mountain.
Snow, how do you feel about fruit snacks?
Fruit snacks are fine.
Nope, it just wouldn't let me raid him because it let me raid.
Huh.
Loot.
No, Snow, I
do
think
have
I'm.
Marky, you're getting called baby.
Good God.
I know.
Okay, guys.
And we're out.
Love you, bye.